All right, and welcome everybody to another exciting episode of Shadows of the Mysteries House of Skye, our actual play of Shadows of the Mysteries Tabletop RPGs, which is a 5th edition setting created by Play Onward Studios. So this week we're going to be picking up where the family left off. Which was a Wednesday afternoon in downtown Soretta. But before we jump into that, let's meet our players tonight. So first up is Mandy.
Hello, I'm Mandy. I play Raven, an infiltrator from the East End, and look forward to playing tonight.
All right, and Winston.
Hi, I'm Winston. I'll be playing Perrin Castai, a give me a second, a mind speaker mystic. There we go, of the Church of Astra, who has unwavering faith in the gods and a lot of questions right now.
All right, very understandable. And Matt Walsh.
Hi everyone, I'm playing Matt Walsh, but I think our art is switched. I think we need to switch positions. Here.
No? Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, my.
Yeah, Frank.
I'm playing Ignatius Ibeson. He's a savant. He trusts evidence more than people because it's statistically proven to be more accurate.
What is going on? Hold on. Nothing's working for me. All right. And then Matthew Bell. I'll switch you all in a second. Let's say.
I'm Matthew Bell. I'm playing Farunk Tern. Farunk is the third son of a third son, and as they say, one for the church, one as an heir, the rest are spare.
Oh my! And Ariel.
Hi, I'm Ariel Caston. I'm playing Reggie Wren, a counterweight infiltrator with the Brass Consortium, and a actual granddaughter of Esten Skye.
What?
No, because some people are cousins and some people are. I don't know. Look, I didn't write something for this week. That's the best I got.
Oh my goodness! Wow, we won't leave you there on that. So let's give a shout out to the folks behind the scenes who help keep everything running. Game design and writing, Stephen Chaney and Brandon Stoddard. Tarot design, additional writing, Rabbit Stoddard. Character design and art, Adam Schubert. Tarot and symbol design art, Luana Zara. And graphics and UI design, Flora Ciortino of The Wanderer's Tome. And because I never say this any week, I'm Christopher Missy, the Game Master, and also creative director of Play Onward Studios. So I'll be your host this evening. And before we start, because I know a lot of folks are here for one very particular reason, not just to see our awesomeness, but also many thanks to Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, and your code is right down here at the bottom. But you also put !code for board GIF asps. That's this week's code, and it's good for a week. So enjoy. Alrighty. When last we left y'all, you were at the Brass Rose Cabaret, and you were checking out potential entertainment for the soiree that's coming up soon. And you made some really good ground on all of that. So Which did you all decide? Who, if all, none, some, many?
I think we decided on all of the above
Yeah,
because
the puppets were definitely the forerunner, apparently.
I know the puppet. Yeah, puppets. Everyone loves the puppets. It's gonna be good. I can tell you that. All right.
Yeah.
So now you have Wednesday evening. Some of you can take a ride back to the estate if you'd like. You can continue to do business in the city, and for your evening. But as we like to do, you had your morning action, you had your afternoon thing, and then you have now your evening. So I know some folks had considered doing a lot of different things from the chatter that was going on, and I wasn't really 100% sure what you all decided on. So perhaps we'll start at let me start at the bottom today and see what Reggie Wren, the person who needs to be multiple people in order to accomplish all the things that they thought they were going to do. What were you thinking?
So would I have time to go by and see if Laura dropped off a note and then go back to the gray house, or no? Is it just one or the other?
It's going to be one or the other.
All right. I am going to go back to my apartment and see if Laura dropped off a note about
okay.
her deceased partner's harm.
Noted. You're going for a note. All right. And Ignatius.
I didn't prep you with anything during the week, so I'm fine taking a drive by the Gray House and checking it out. So.
Okay, potentially correct.
D&E amongst family members.
Well, I hope it's not D&E, but okay. All right, and Frank.
I mean, I was just going to go maybe work some more on the wax cylinder, but I think I already worked on it today, so I don't know.
You did already work on it for the day, so yeah.
Okay. Then maybe I can do a little of my own personal project. I don't know if that's thing I can do at night or.
Sure, you can go to the local bars near.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's quitting time. I can glide behind some lawyers.
Yeah, 100%. And Perrin Kastai, man of little or so much faith.
It's still I got a lot of faith. It's fine. So since it's the evening, I probably would work on the project, try to get more information about the astrological or astronomical event past 2 weeks, get more info on that. He is concerned about Fief. So if he runs across her, he will at least try to talk to her. But
he won't. He either needs to be seeking out Fief, or he needs to be doing astrological.
I'm gonna be doing astrology for the time.
Okay. All right. Or astrology. Okay. Gotcha. And Raven.
I want to go shopping for a second light arbitrist.
Okay. That one's easy. All right.
Oh, can I change mine?
No. Yeah, of course you can. What do you want to change to?
I want to go shopping too for healing salves, or does such a thing exist in Soretta?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
not a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, I can't do it, but yeah.
I mean, if we're doing shopping, then Ignatus will go buy some armor, because that was been a little bit of a issue for us, right?
Right.
I mean, yes, it's been a huge issue for y'all. So yeah, that sounds great.
The night market.
I will say, I was thinking of looking at armor also, so that if I can do two things, those would be the two things.
Well, okay, so shopping is a thing. So what you buy, you can buy two things. All right, that's yeah.
I just want to make sure. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, shopping is not a singular. I mean, it actually could be if you're looking for something. If you were looking for something really crazy and out.
Right. Right.
yeah, out of the ordinary, then yes, I would condense that a little bit, or make it harder. But no, you can totally go shop for two items. Shopping is the thing. It's yeah. Now you can't shop in glad hand or whatever. Or do something
Right,
else.
right. I understand that. I get that.
Occasionally, it's made sense depending on where they went. Right. So I mean, potentially good if you made an explanation on there.
So I'd have to
What?
choose the project over the shopping. Is basically I can
Yes.
just go with
Yes.
them. I'm just making sure.
You crazy? Like I want to do 15 things. So
Well, I mean, I would if everybody's gonna go shopping, I'm just like, well, I might as well just go with you, but and just push that off. But you know what? He's actually gonna work on the project. He's
You all
gonna
have
stay
fun
where he
burning
is.
holes in your pockets because I got rent to pay at the end of the month.
It is true, but you have a week and a half till the end of the month when you will have to do your fun upkeep.
That's like
I
25
figure-
sessions. The way
Yeah,
we
it
talk.
comes up quick.
I also figure worst case scenario, we just turn in some of those favors and get some cash. So
It's true. But those are just loans. Just remember that. So, yeah. All right.
how could that ever blow up in my own face? Never, never.
Never.
We could also sell the arm whenever we want. I'm sure that'll fetch a
That's
pretty penny.
true.
Actually, it's true. Though it's not a it's custom, but because it's not iron or brass, it doesn't have quite the same value as
I mean,
as
the
this.
guy at the clockwork shop said it was very impressed by the workmanship of that artisan.
Oh
We
yeah,
could
you can totally
also
sell to that
we
guy.
could also let it be known that we're accepting heads with money in them anytime at the Skye household.
They're like
Sure.
wallets. They're like this little wallet you put change
Yeah.
in.
Five-
Another
five-
another
550.
five heads, and another five heads, and I can pay my rent. So we're good.
I mean, we're working on it. So
Yeah. Down your source of heads though right now without Quinn being around, but there you go.
yeah, we'll get more.
All right. So oh man, how many shoppers did we have? 1, 2 shoppers, 3 shoppers, 3 shoppers,
3 shoppers.
3 shoppers, a research project, and a potential letter pickup. All right. Let's start with the shoppers because I think that'll be. So, what are y'all looking to buy? Would you be shopping the same places? Are you looking for particular? So Raven was looking for armor and a light arbalist. Right?
Correct.
And Frank, you're looking for poultices, right? Potions,
Yes.
poultices,
The
healing
equivalent,
salves,
the
right?
Seretta equivalent of a stim pack.
It's more the Seretta equivalent of a healing potion, but yes, that'll be yeah, that's fine.
Same difference.
Yeah. Oh. Sure. And Ignatus, you're looking for armor?
Yeah, he's looking for some sort of lighter armor that can be concealed. I know there's different types.
Yeah. I mean, all those are probably purchasable in the same area of the city. I mean, not a lot of, none of you are looking for anything that's out of the ordinary or strange. So like basically wherever Ignatus goes for the armor is probably next to a place that it's either sells light armors or they sell both or whatever, right? I mean, you're not looking for used goods, right? You're looking for new or
They don't necessarily have to be new, for me anyway.
all right, well,
But
price
new
is-
is okay.
price is gonna be the
obviously.
same regardless, so you might as well
Okay.
just go.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case,
Yeah.
absolutely new.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and just go ahead and take off whatever coin or dollars from your sheet. I'm assuming you all have already looked at the little
yeah,
book.
That's
for the
a
prices.
good assumption there. No, I have no idea what this costs.
All right. Well, it's in the book.
I got it. You're getting a light
Equipment, in the
a light
equipment
arbalist
section.
is $100.
There you go.
That's gonna get.
I mean, I would love to negotiate
Oh,
on prices
yeah,
of potions if I'm
give me-
buying like
give me-
I don't know.
you give a persuasion.
All right.
Check if you like. Anybody, actually, if anybody wants to haggle or bargain, you can give a persuasion. Depending on the success, it could reduce the cost.
If it's a bad roll, will it increase the cost? Because I don't want to take that risk.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you get a nat 1, of course it will. Because if I've been taught from anything is you always punish people for natural ones.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna roll a natural 1. Here we go.
Just selling you something for better quality.
Oh, nice. 16.
Okay, that's good. What did anybody else rolling?
I got
rolled
a
a
10.
7. Yeah.
10 and a 7. So seven's just the normal price. 10 is the normal price.
Yeah.
The 15 you get you're able to negotiate for about 5% less. So.
Okay, so I take off 100, and then I have to.
I'm just going off the standard Cure Light potion cost from the player's handbook, which is like 50 gold.
Yeah, so it'd be $50. Yeah.
Okay. I'll buy 3 of these. That's a lot. I need 3. We get hurt a lot.
You do get hurt a lot. You probably should be able to heal, which you guys never thought about. And
I should send them
for
some.
4 levels. Just some first aid in your guys' lives. So, let's see.
Right.
All right. Oh, cool. Yeah. So just mark off whatever you all are looking to purchase, and then that is not hard to do. The only time you guys have to spend a lot of time searching and so forth is anything that would be more definitely military grade, not just common commercial items, or anything that would be out of the ordinary or require special craftsmanship. But thankfully this week none of you were looking for any of that, so I don't have to be prepared for that. So Perrin, you're doing some research. Where are you doing the research? At the Skye Estate, or
Yeah, I would probably be doing it in the I think last time Skye's office, or he had an office that we could work in that gave like a
Esten's
benefit.
office.
Yeah. So I'd probably just continue my work there.
Okay. Yeah. What are you looking for exactly?
So I would be trying to. I think last time we worked for nature for the astrological aspect of it. I think at this point, I do want to focus more on, at least the arcane and religious aspects of it.
Okay. Yeah, they'll definitely give you different results. So.
Okay. Because I think last time I missed a lot of the religious parts.
Sure. Well, that's because in Esten's office you get zero help with.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, but I would have more access to. I'd have more access to that than I would to the going to the Basilica and trying to look it up.
Correct. Yeah. Esten doesn't have a whole lot on really. Well, he doesn't have enough to give you a bonus. How about that? You can do the research there. You're just rolling it straight normal.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe taking advantage of that for the arcane.
Mm-hmm.
But and history. Yeah. So I would do a history roll, an arcane, and religion to try to focus, to try to see what the significances are for these.
Yeah, arcane you have an advantage on.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you pick. You get advantage on one, but not religion. But history or arcane, but you can't really tap into both for it. So.
I'm gonna take the advantage on arcane. Okay. And the history would be just the regular one.
Yeah, straight roll, and religion would be straight roll. So yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll do the arcane first. Get that out of the way.
All right.
Or Arcana. 14.
Okay.
For the history, that's a 12.
Okay.
And then for the religion, big money, is a 21.
21 for religion. All right, there you go. Odd piece of yeah. So the for the arcane was 14, right? Everything was over 10, right?
Everything was over 10.
Yeah. Okay. So
14, 12, then 21 for the
religion. Yeah. What anything? I mean, I know you looked into it last time, but like anything particular you're looking into specifically for this time?
Notes here. Well, as far as history, I'm trying to see if there is some type of cycle
there is
that has come up, and that's identifiable. Like every
no, it's very, very, very identifiable.
Okay.
And again, this is something that is kind of marked in Esten's books as you're kind of going through like that those specific dates of when they've happened occurred in the past. And he's able to, and from you're able to cross your notes with his notes basically because he's one of those bad people that writes in the books and leaves like their thoughts on things in there. And so you're able to see that he's been able to trace back the dates pretty much all through recorded history, and then even is able to make he's been able to make some guesses at events that weren't recorded but like alluded to in other situations. So
Okay.
For a second there, I thought Raven was being attacked by a ghost, but it's actually puppers. Yeah, so that 100% you're able to trace that. It's very identifiable. You can there is some so the cycle is pretty precise, but it gets the tuning to the exact time and date for the event and the events around it is maybe a little less historically accurate, and there is some variance there that needs to come from more from actually studying the stars and understanding when and where everything comes.
Okay. I mean, is there like a discernible this happens every 400 years?
Yes. Yeah. It's every 300 years.
Okay.
Yeah, being able to end a day, just to knock it off like slightly, so it's not exactly the same time of the year, right? But a little bit variant.
For the Arcana, I'd probably want to know if there's any signifying signs that would appear, like anything outside of just the stars, like maybe like the unchosen, like grouping together or standing silently and just staring at the sky or something like that, or just
for the Arcana check. Yeah, I mean, there's variant spikes in the magical aptitude of the world. So, for Arcana, this is the one. I mean, again, if you're looking at text and historical text, there's a little bit more information and you're able to spot that, like, even though nowadays people speak of magic as like, ooh, and it's not, it's more science based. There's a lot of like written off. It looks like in the past that there was a higher amounts of magic, especially around the magical phenomena and events, and it varied across the globe. based off of where you were, the types of practitioners that were there, and what they did. Also, you see it was Arcana. So you do see this is where you become a little bit more skeptical, because it does talk of other things crossing over into the world, or vice versa. There isn't a lot of like the veil between the worlds becomes thinner and whatever, right? Like, no, it's not like that. It's like things enter the world or they leave the world. There's no like other side kind of thing. It's more of like traveling between one space and another.
But nothing. No, there's no destination it's coming from that can be told. Just
not
a
on
thing is
that
here
one.
or a thing is gone.
Yeah, that's what you get illusion to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the religion, I'm actually looking into other religions as opposed to the Church of Astra, that may have given some type of account through their text, or as much as I can find there.
Well, so this phenomena. So while you are trying to look at other religions or what you do, it's more of, you don't find more information from other religions. You find more information from other sects of the Church of Astra. So
Okay.
the Church of Astra invests upon, right, and it's the religion of the country and everything else. But there are variations of this religion throughout the world, where either they worship only one of the gods, or variations of the gods. And so that's where you find more information, and all seems to be tied to the gods. So there's not a lot of reference in the materials to the Dark Goddess, called Tenebris worship. You don't see a lot of. If you do see anything in the other religions, it's just more around the portents of the events, the magical phenomena that happens around.
Okay.
Yeah. But for sure, he's like, just you know that this event, what Esten said, that this has a tie to the gods and their reach into this world. It is specifically your gods.
Okay. Are there any reports of others like the Autarch, not other Autarchs, but others who seem to have been chosen in a similar manner, but obviously are not one of the listed Autarchs?
Yes, I mean, the Autarchs are all connected to Tal, right?
Yeah.
The other gods have had vessels as well throughout the years.
Okay.
So, yeah, but none of them are for the like, none of them have been. You always see perfect vessels. You never see, well, yeah. None of them are in your studies. Even the Autarch is not really listed as a perfect. Like, again, as you get closer to the reign of Vesipon and so forth, and the rise of the Autarch, not in any of the official, like, that doesn't say imperfect vessel at all.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, when you're reading through and you see the references that you can make out for vessels and so forth, like, it's definitely not you're able to figure out that the Unchosen are basically like the biggest fails of this. But there have been individuals who have had basically partial or a better you saw the reference, or you heard the spark, right? You do find in the text, though, when it does refer to perfect vessel, it refers to the vessel as the flame of, like, you've seen reference to the flame of Tal. And then and Tal is with the fire or whatever, but there are others of like the full light of the one God, and that it's the completed, or the imperfect or lesser is kind of referred to just minor allusions to other things, right? So if you could be like, it's the drip and it's the flowing, whatever, like it's there's a lot of allusion written in, even especially in the church. Anyone who writes about these things tends to be very careful about using metaphor in order to describe things, as opposed to flat out calling things as they are, right? So it's the same restrictions that like modern religions have about mystical experiences, right? And that you can say you're in the presence of God, but saying you are one with God is kind of a no-no, right? Because it's saying that you have the same connection to, but this is all kind of alluding to different things like that.
Okay.
All right. Back over at Reggie Wren's apartment, place in the where in the city is Reggie's spot?
It's near the Crane and Curios. So let me see if I can see the map. It's over in like, goodness, not quite in Midtown.
Okay. I was gonna say Crane and Curios is not in the best neighborhoods. You might want to pick a little bit closer to Midtown, but not necessarily.
Maybe like on the border between that and Midtown-ish.
All right.
I don't mind her having a home in the not best part of town.
No, I it's fair. It's fair. It's just again, there's you can find a lot of different stuff around the all over the place, right? So so like, you get to your home. Do you usually? I mean, do you go through the back window? Like, what's your usual routine to returning home and checking?
I mean, previously, I didn't often have much to worry about going to my home, but seeing as the Skye family is kind of on a hit list right now. I think hit list right now. I think that she would. She would still go through the front door, but like stealthily, just kind of.
Sure, give me a stealth roll.
Cautiously as she goes through. 15.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So just kind of like checking around corners before she goes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Checking for trapdoors and things. Okay, so the perception then.
I mean, not necessarily trapdoors, but just like making sure there's not like someone waiting outside her door ready to stab her or shoot her or whatever.
Well, right now you're stealthing to 15, but if you're looking for things, what's that perception going to
be? Perception is 8. I mean, I would rather be stealthy than perceptive. If I can't be both, I'd rather just.
You can be both. You can 100% be both. Okay. I'm just saying that, like, while you're sneaking around, I just want to see, like, what can you spot here?
Yeah.
So, you're good. You're good to get to the door. No. Yeah. How many is it? Is it a multi-bolt door? Do you just have one lock normally? Like,
I think she's got like the door lock, the normal door lock, and then like a deadbolt as well
on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. You open the door, and no, there's a note. There's a note on the floor. You see a envelope that says Reggie.
I will pick it up and read it.
All right. Give me a saving throw now. No, I'm just kidding.
Which one?
Dexterity.
Save against House.
Yeah.
Oh man, my mortal enemy, House.
House. If only your house lore was higher. It's true. No. the note is you recognize, you've gotten a note. Yeah, you've had a note before from Laura. So yeah, the handwriting is the same, and basically asks if you're available to meet, and they'll well, sure, yeah, it's not the but thanks for keeping us honest there. The
my apartment's too poor to be a lair.
Too poor to be a lair. Not yet. Not now. Not yeah. Later on in the player economy, it'll get better. No, it's a reference of thanks for letting me know that you were looking into the potential, because you the note before was, hey, we're looking into somebody and gonna go do a thing, right?
I mean, we told her, I had told her we were looking into somebody, but the latest note was just, do you know if Nika got her arm from anybody in particular, or if there was anything special about how she?
Yeah, so so the note on that is the not anywhere particular. It was standard issue from the Iron Union. She had gotten it upgraded to on her recent promotion, and that was about, but that was weeks ago, like more like multiple weeks ago. So that was like, it wasn't as recent as her passing. So.
All right, so it's more than likely someone probably took her arm and replaced it. I don't know why they would do that though. But she doesn't say who upgraded it.
No, nothing like that. I mean, it was she went to one of the standard Iron Union facilities in the city. There's a number of those around the city. So anywhere there's a union hall, there's usually a facility for upgrading, maintenance, and so forth, right? That's part of the perks of being in the Iron Union, sort of in the Brass Consortium, the same thing, right? You have access to different individuals who can maintain and keep your gears running, because that's what keeps the city running.
All right, and if they had noticed that it wasn't a Iron Union arm, they wouldn't have upgraded it, correct?
No, I mean, they if it wasn't, no, they would have. Yeah, there's no restrictions on like what types of prosthetics you have, right? So even it's rare that the Iron Union member would have a Brass Consortium prosthetic or a different type of, but it does happen. So there's nothing in your Brass Consortium like oath or anything that's like, thou shall not use the equipment of other people. No, it's like whatever is best for you to do your work. But yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm just trying to suss out if.
No, I know. That's fine.
Yeah, but I'll take it to the rest of the group because I'm better at getting information than figuring it out. So.
The Laura does say if you wish to meet or have a convo, let her know. She's up for discussing more. She doesn't know, like, she thinks she gave you all the information, but that she had last time. But if there's more questions you had or whatever, she feels like she might be able to remember more or whatever, or she's thinking clearer now since some time's passed and everything.
Yeah, I'll leave a note in the spot where I told her I'd leave notes for her and say, yeah, we can meet.
Okay.
She didn't say when she wanted to meet, did she?
No, she didn't give a specific time. She asked for you to give a time when you're.
Okay, I'll say I think if I leave it tonight, I don't know how often she checks, so I'm going to say in 2 days around lunchtime.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
So
it doesn't look like anybody's Friday lunch. Okay. It doesn't look like anybody has like messed with my door, rifled through my stuff. There's nothing in there for people to rifle with, but since I'm there and I'm feeling.
So now you're inside your apartment. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, no, nothing's been moved around in your apartment. It seems perfectly. Yeah, it looks like maybe you should tidy up a little bit more in your apartment. That's what you did. You on self-reflection, you're like, I've not really kept this place up over the last few weeks since I've been here. And
I wiped the dust off of an end table and call it a day.
there you go. Yeah. Your lair appreciates it and does not attack you in return.
Oh,
so yeah, so you head back to the. It's been a few weeks. Yeah, there's a good dust is definitely accumulated, and it's a dusty city, so as well, full of industry and coal and smoke and gears and other fun things. So yeah, dust definitely gets there. It's because remember it's been this is the we're going on technically the third. This is the middle of the third week of the month, and so it's been about a week and a half. So yeah, dust picks up there.
Also, when I first introduced Reggie, I said that she laid in her bed and watched the dust through the sunlight because that's entertainment, and she's not much of a housekeeper, so.
It's definitely entertainment in this city, right? Oh no, wait, puppets. So so you get back to the household, the Skye household. Everyone kind of arrives at the same time. Parent has already been busy looking at books. You do hear the arrival of other people. You are always welcome to get together in the salon or even in Esten's office to discuss what you've been dallying up to over the last day, or you could head to bed and prepare for another exciting Thursday morning. So what say you, family?
I'd like to meet up with people just because I have information on the letter and also from Madame Rose. Hey, you guys want to do our lovely family and others evening chat?
Family and friends.
Sure.
Family and friends. Family and might as well be family.
Sounds great. Maybe we need some cocktails.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the household staff go about bringing you cocktails and such.
Parent will have like a coffee.
Coffee, all right.
You're gonna stay up all night.
I've been staying up all night, so
there it starts.
We're such a bad influence on you.
No, there's this interaction that we had with these people, these unfortunate souls. It had me thinking about a lot of things. So I've kind of been looking into that, especially after speaking with Esten about his thoughts on it.
You're talking about the puppets?
Been doing some studying. Yes, I'm talking about no, I'm not talking about the puppets. I'm talking about the people in the institution.
Oh.
I mean, in a manner, sure, but it's right now. I'm thinking about what's going on there, and how, if anything, this connects to what we're going through. Probably not at all, but I've been doing quite a bit of studying.
Have you found anything out at all yet?
Just a lot of ancient text, a lot of information about how this event happens and this cycle. And apparently every 300 years, this type of thing happens. And a lot of esoteric thoughts about it.
Sorry, what is this thing?
It is so.
Apologize, I don't know anything what you're talking about.
So, a few weeks ago, there was an astrological event that Esten was studying, surprisingly enough, and it's said to coincide with the patients and the disruption of the patients in the sanitarium, and what and their deaths, or it seems like it does that for the time being. I'm still looking into it.
So this event is what caused their eyes to go all glowy?
No, this event caused them to die in mass numbers. Possibly.
Only if they're at
Again,
a sanitarium, though?
I'm looking into it. They were in the sanitarium because of the glowing eyes.
Like a comet or something? Like when you say astrological event?
Actually, yeah. Would it be? It would be more of like a. It's more of like an arrangement of. Is it like arrangement of stars or?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, it's the arrangement of the stars for in planets alignment, but you do note that there is other meteorological events that coincide with that, right? I mean, you didn't really roll nature this week, but you did pretty good on nature last time. So, there comets, meteors, so forth, right? Like they do happen around it, and this is what makes it a little bit difficult for you to track the exact dates and times per se, because of it's more because of the movements of the comets and when they cross over, and it's multiple batches of them. It's not one singular one, and that's what it is. There's like a leading event, which is what you traced to 2 weeks ago, and then there's other events that do occur later on that, again, you can't quite precisely you have not yet precisely figured out exactly when those events would be currently.
Okay. There's a number of things that has been that can be traced as the beginning point of this event. And it's at the beginning point of the event is when the glowing-eyed patients most likely died. And again, this is something that's traceable, not necessarily that it kills a bunch of people when it happens, but different things occur, and they've been occurring like almost every 300 years.
And a day.
Well, give or take.
But this is a naturally occurring event. This isn't something that somebody is setting off.
No, this is just something that occurs. Yeah, it just occurs naturally.
Interesting.
As far as I can tell, anyway.
So if I'm understanding it, these patients were already in the sanitarium with the glowing eyes before this event happened?
Yes.
And then a bunch of them died, and some of them went a little feral, for lack of a better term.
I'm actually unsure about that. Like, I know that
you're unsure about that. Yeah.
Yeah. That I'm not sure about. Like, I don't know the degree. I know that some people who have that
affliction.
Thank you. Some people who've had that affliction have had it to various degrees. Some have more of a spark than the others. So the ones that we dealt with that seemed like more like shambling, listless, like just shuffling people, they seemingly had less of a spark. The one that was a little bit more powerful seemed to have like a stronger spark, or maybe a more
stronger spark. More still not that yeah, because you never popped in the but you get the feeling that from the studies, I guess, for the arcane roll and what you got.
Yeah, and from the sister, actually, a lot of it.
Yeah. But it wasn't as she alluded to that she followed all these things, and there are varying degrees of them, and this was not even that one that you kind of described when you described it to her doesn't even register on her. She still registers that as being
but I don't know that. Like, yeah. I'll as far as I know.
No, but I'm letting you know that she alluded to that a little bit.
Oh, she alluded to, okay. There are even more. There are people who are even who have even more of this, I guess, for lack of a better term, life, even though it doesn't seem like they are mindless, soulless things.
So are those the one that died then? The ones with even a bigger spark?
That I'm still looking at. We only saw the ones that survived the event.
And they all seem small sparks, according to you.
Yes. Well, for the most part, yeah. From what I had gathered in my research, they didn't have like a strong connection or a strong like connection to life, I guess. I don't, it's hard to describe.
I'm sorry if you shared this and I just completely didn't pay attention, but do you know what made them that way? Was it another natural event?
There are certain individuals who have a connection or oneness with the gods. Some people can have this oneness, this connection, not unlike the autarch. The autarch would be the person who has that connection, that direct connection to the gods. But there are others who have a spark of it, and in a lot of those cases, they don't react well because they have that small spark, that connection. The connection doesn't work. It's like trying to fit something, I would guess, a square peg in a round hole that is way too small for it. Maybe you can get it in there, but it might damage the hole itself. That's the best that I can tell you.
So it's no, go ahead.
I was going to say, so this is some sort of natural connection that someone develops?
It can't. So just for pairing, so from your religion earlier, it can happen naturally. Generally, there are other ways though. But yeah,
it does occur in nature.
So is the Atrak, is that how you say it? Affected
Autarch.
by this? Is that
Not the
affected by
8-track?
this?
No, not let's.
Is the 8-track affected by this celestial event?
The autarch is. Around
peg and around hole?
I haven't been around close enough. In what I've gathered, the connection there is strong enough to where it's not severed. Actually, what I've found that out, that there's been a break between an autarch.
I think if something had happened with the autarch, we wouldn't know about it.
Well, not our autarch, but in the past.
Yeah, I don't think we would still know about that.
you did not find any records regarding that. That's for sure.
Okay.
And there has been an autarch in existence during at least one other phenomena. So
I haven't found anything like that. I would imagine that the connection, because he's the autarch, is too strong to really be fully affected. So maybe that's why he would have survived. Or maybe the ones who didn't survive, maybe there was something else going on with them. I think the issue is that if we want to find that out, maybe we find one of the ones that didn't survive.
But the bodies have been cleaned up from the quarry. Is there a way we can keep this from happening to you? Don't mistake it for too much fondness, but
well, I mean, they're individuals.
It's already happened, right? Like,
well, I mean, are my eyes glowing?
No.
Okay.
You got 300 years to worry about it, and I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about it.
I don't believe that I am one of these individuals. You would know if I was one of these individuals because, again, my eyes would glow. So, but yeah,
it does bring up an interesting question, though. Is there other phenomenon like this one that might also occur in the not too distant future?
This is the this part of the cycle is the beginning. So there are other events that I'm still looking into that could occur during this period, but again, I'm just at the beginning of my research with this.
Yeah, I would ask our sponsor, but I don't know that we necessarily want to bring him in right now.
What's that you say? No.
And just to clarify, I assume that this astronomical event happened around the time the quote unquote outbreak happened at the sanitarium.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was when the outbreak occurred. There was no, well, I mean, I can't say with any certainty, but I'm mostly certain there was no outbreak. This is what
you're pretty certain there was no outbreak.
Yeah.
Like this is the I'm willing to say that
I'm not a doctor.
Enough information that the point that the outbreak was a cover for the mass deaths of the individuals. Now, their use of the outbreak may be genuine in the sense that they didn't know what happened, and so outbreak maybe be appropriate because it did kill off a bunch of their facilities, but their patients and stuff. But
yeah,
you're able to pretty much deduce that it was there was no outbreak. Right? So.
No, this was the outbreak story was a cover. That to cover the mass deaths of these patients. But I won't know anything else. I think I would need to look at the remains. And even then, my knowledge of that is spotty at best. I've only ever done like field medic work. But I don't know, that's a start. Also, it's been 2 weeks, so there's the regular decomposition from that. But I won't know anything else unless I look at somebody who's been affected by this. Or we talk to somebody who has. Maybe Dr. Swan has a little bit more relevance now than I thought he would. But that's something that we can do at a later time. Did anybody else find anything else about the Gray House?
No, I was gonna maybe just look up or just I'm guessing probably that oh yeah, I did actually. I found a name. I know who lives there.
Oh, okay.
I wrote it down in a note. 1 second. Fergus Swiften.
Okay.
So in theory, presumably they might be in the society, and I can send them a little note, seeing if they were up for a visit.
I mean, that's a start.
And then somebody else could sneak into the basement and look around.
Which is probably going to happen.
And we could always use the excuse of extending them an invitation to our soiree as a reason to greet them.
That's very smart.
This is true.
And to get them out of the house so I can search all their belongings.
We don't need Swiften's belongings per se.
Raven's not showing up to the soiree because she's going to go through all the guests.
Just going through pockets.
Keep them there
also
for
be
2
a trap,
days.
so you know.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I know. I was just going to say, if you guys are all right with it, I'll go ahead and send old Fergus a note.
I think just announcing ourselves and asking first before we actually go climb through windows might work a little better.
It is what polite society does.
You don't ask before you climb through the windows. We have to teach you this. This is not how you do things.
Sure, I'll take care of it.
All right, thank you. I found out that our suspicions about Oh gosh, all of a sudden her name's escaping me.
Lore?
Right. No.
Oh, MG or
YG.
YG. Oh,
Isabel Gray.
Isabel.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, they're correct. She returned to the city about 30 years ago and had a daughter. The daughter left to study and came back. But that's all the information I have. Thanks to Madame Rose.
I just want to correct that real fast.
Oh.
It was with the study. You don't know if she came back because you made that assumption. But I just want
but I'm making that assumption. Or at least I'm assuming that she came back based on the fact that she's using a different first initial. Does Laura look like the description of MG at all?
You don't have a description for her. And
dark hair and fancy.
Oh, dark hair, fancy dress.
Fancy. No, not in this case.
Okay. And then I went to check to see. I got a letter from Laura. I tried to connect the dots and was not making much luck, but maybe you will. She got her arm standard upgrade from Iron Union and then went to get it upgraded weeks ago, but like not a week and a half ago. It seems like a few weeks before, at least, she was killed. So I don't know. And she did that at a standard Iron Union facility as well. So I don't know if she was upgrading a non-standard arm. It seems like that wouldn't match up with what I've been told. So I don't know if they would have taken her Iron Union arm and replaced it, or if that happened after the upgrade, or if that was the upgrade.
I wonder if it was slipped in during that upgrade process. So maybe we can follow some records of the Iron Union upgrade shop.
Just because I know it's been a few weeks and you don't touch on the arm. You're pretty positive the arm was switched out at the apartment.
Okay.
Like that was, yeah. But you never did find an Iron Union arm anywhere. So that
I was gonna say we don't have her arm. We have the arm that was left there.
But why would they take?
Okay.
Why would they take her Iron Union arm and switch it out? I don't know. But I'm going to meet up with Laura, not tomorrow, but the day after for lunch. See if we can connect any more dots. Raven, I know you don't trust her, but maybe we can get some information either way.
Mm-hmm. I don't totally not trust her. It's just I think we should be careful with anybody. And
well, with everybody.
Yeah.
What's that? Hello, everyone. How's your evening going?
Fantastic. We got you a bunch of entertainment for.
Oh, excellent. What do you have the names?
The Golden Marionettes.
Oh, puppets. Stop right there. That's all I needed to hear.
I have a feeling you'll enjoy them the most.
I've heard tales. I've not gotten to see them, but I've heard they put on quite the show. I think the guests will love that. I'm already massively happy about this. So,
and we also got you the closest thing to mimes that you could get, but even better.
A dead mime?
No, but we can certainly make that happen if you want that for entertainment.
No, I'm sorry. I thought we were playing a riddle there. No, sorry.
Frank, what is the name of the metronome dancers?
It was the metronome dancers.
The Metronome Brothers.
Really, I don't need to know any more details. You had me at the puppets. So
nice.
All right.
And there's an artist who's gonna do some lovely art for us, and then some actual legit.
Really, I don't need to know any more. That's really all the details I need. So
there's a harpist who's gonna play Art.
Sounds fabulous. So, on that note, I'm retiring for the evening. I wish you all well. And what plans do you have for tomorrow?
We were going to go over all of the entertainment with you.
And on that, he closes down the night for you all to respond after we get through this 5-minute break. So,
Okay.
see everybody actually in 4 minutes after the 10 minutes of the hour.
Right.
All right, and we're back. And assuming you mentioned Esten what you all were doing that evening, you then went to bed and woke up the next morning to what you were going to be doing the next morning. So I assume everyone gets breakfast, does their usual routine, and then I'll start from the top. here. Mandy, how's your Thursday morning kickoff?
I will probably kind of do a repeat of yesterday and go to the broken dice and try to get some more work done because the end of the month is coming way too quick.
Fair enough. And Baron?
Perrin's probably going to, like, after breakfast, he will try to connect with Frank and see about going to the household or inviting see what the progress is on the invite.
All right. How convenient it is, Frank.
I'm going to be sending a raven to.
You said the raven last night, so that went out.
Okay.
And that's the bombs. Yeah.
Okay, so just waiting to hear back on the raven.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. While you're okay, we'll hit that,
and then I will work some more on my workshop on the wax cylinder.
All right. Rock and roll. Ignatius. It's a fabulous Thursday morning.
It is a fabulous Thursday morning. I'll accompany them whenever they're planning on going over to the old gray estate. But if they're not going to do that this morning, yeah, I guess. What time does the Pendulum Club open?
I mean, early.
Yeah, I mean, they do have like a morning. They are open in the morning. It's mostly just like meetings, and stuff going on. They have like a light breakfast menu there for those who come through.
Ignatius wants to see if he knows the bartender that's working, to see if he's got any leads for him for any potential work. So
okay, all right. And Reggie,
I guess I will see if I have any morning gigs to play anywhere.
Yeah, you do. Okay. All right, cool. Sounds good. Parent, back to you because I think yours might have changed. What were we gonna do again?
Oh, I was gonna basically hang out with Frank and see what if he got any news about the invite, or I'm interested in going over to the house with him once he wants to go.
Okay, so that's not gonna happen this morning.
Okay, all right.
Not in the first part of the day.
Okay.
So.
Ravens take some time to get where they need to go.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't realize he just sent it then. But
we sent it at night. He'll get a response, but he'll slip it in. Yeah.
Gotcha. I will look out and see if I can find Thief.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. All right. So Raven and Reggie take and Ignatius take a ride into town. Hans drives you there. He does his typical thing where he listens to music and taps out of beat to the rhythm. Doesn't say much. Drops you off at your respective places. The Pendulum Club. Reggie, you have your regular spot where you go to kind of like the consortium again, kind of built like cells and different. The one that you normally go to is has some things for you to pick up. So you have a choice of gigs. And Hans also drops you off near the broken dice, Raven, for you to do whatever you would like to do there. So I'll start with Raven. You're doing work today, right? It's
doing work.
Yeah. Okay. So again, the usual. You could do intimidation. You could do deception, stealth. However it is that you're going about collecting the debt.
So I'll start with stealth because that makes sense. 23.
Yeah, you succeed on that.
So then probably persuasion. 11.
And remember, you do have the family ability if you ever want to switch out deception or intimidation for persuasion. You can do that as well if it helps.
They're all the same for me.
Yeah, I figured that.
So
occasionally somebody might pick up expertise or something, right? And persuasion.
Right.
becomes the front runner. But
and then I guess I'll do a deception to try to get them to, believe I'm about to kill them if they don't pay up their debts.
sounds more like
And
I guess
no one believes it because it's a 7. So
That's fine.
they're all like, ha ha.
That's fine. But I mean, you did succeed. So I mean, you were able to get some of the work done for this morning. You're doing your job. Everyone's happy at the books. Like you don't have to make up anything this time when you go back, right? So
Right.
yeah. You're able to track down people, deliver the message. Broken Dice wants the money. So you're good. You're good there. We'll skip down to Ignatus. You're looking to pick up work, right? Talking to
trying to work on my client list and see if there's any opportunities at the bartender. I assume I've talked to them before. And I'll order my standard morning martini.
Yeah. Good old morning martini. That's
exactly.
It's literally called good morning martini. So it's called.
It's got an egg in it.
It's got an egg in it. That's right. It's this is okay because we're as a note we're switching your this is the focus on your new influence.
Yeah, and I know you didn't have time to prep for this because we just talked about it this week. So if you want to,
no, it's fine. It's fine. We basically all the points that you had applied to the other one. We'll just transfer over to this one. So We'll just go through that. So yeah, go through what skills you would use on the bartender. Bartender's totally this bartender is particularly appropriate. The Pendulum Club, while being a upper class club, also brings in a lot of people who are looking for different things, right? And so definitely that project. So just to clarify, because there's a quick. So Ignatus had an influence project, which was to get into the good graces of the Skye family, but technically, kind of the theme of this
whole campaign.
The whole campaign is that you are in the good grace, and Ignatus also discovered that he is more connected to the Skye family than he thought, even just being a cousin before. And so we shifted his personal project, which was to get in the good graces of the Skye family, to now be the detective agency kind of thing, right? Or work, or yeah. But his mechanical project is still on the books. He just
that's just a crazy, silly project that I wanted to do. So
that's just that's a different side project. So because why not? While you're doing while you're doing the chatting up with the bartender, let me know which of the. So again, persuasion, deception, intimidation. You can swap out intimidation and deception to do persuasion again if you would like, and then insight.
I should have thought of that when I was doing my last level abilities, but because I improved deception, not persuasion, I should have improved persuasion.
We can switch it. It's not too late. It's
well, I can do insight is 1, right?
100%.
Yeah, insight is 1. That's an 18.
Okay. You're getting a good read off the bartender. Seems like they're kind of pulling, they did a late night shift and now they're pulling a morning shift, but they have some stuff to give away probably for you.
All right. Persuasion is a 16. Nice.
Okay.
And deception is the 4.
So not so much, but you get 2d6. Raven, give me a 1d6 roll as well.
Me?
No, Raven.
Oh, okay.
And Ignat's give me 2d6.
Okay. I got 5.
All right. Raven is
Oh wait, I did not roll my signs and portents. Can I roll it now and see if I can re-roll one of those?
Yeah, sure.
Especially
sure,
that deception one. And I got a 9, so that doesn't affect deception. But...
Okay. Yeah, Revan, you're muted.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I rolled I think it was a 4.
Okay, it's 4. Okay, so 5 for Matt's project or Ignat's project, and 4.
Did you roll your signs and portents?
I actually, what I was saying when he said I couldn't, we only roll that after a long rest. We still have our 4s from last week.
No, long rest is like every night.
We just slept overnight, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
we did. That's right. We just slept.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you should get that.
I was thinking at the beginning of today, but we did just sleep. So what is my new one going to be?
Yeah, unlike most adventuring parties who are just trekking through dungeons and so forth, in Soretta, you have a comfy bed at the end of every night that you can sleep in. So far.
So I have a free critical failure I can put anywhere I want.
All right.
Or re-roll a critical failure. So
yes,
that's the key. That's the key feature.
Absolutely.
There you go. All right. And okay, so Reggie, you have a couple different gigs you can do depending on what skills you want to use for your for performance, persuasion, and to, like however you want to roll it will kind of decide on the type of gig you end up playing. So
is this working towards my goal, or is this just to do work?
Just to do work. Yeah.
Okay.
But it could inherently affect your influence project as well. So.
All right.
So basically, what I like to do is if you're glad handing, you're glad handing. If you're doing work, there's always a chance that your work can filter into your influence project or one of the other things you guys are doing, depending on it. So I just kind of
So explain again what you need from me.
I need 3 skills that you would like to use while you're performing your gig, and then dependingly, like, you know, because work for you could also be like, I don't know, morning bare knuckle fighting somewhere. I don't know, like, or you know, performing gig work could be, you know, doing the breakfast or brunch, you know, at a club. But if you tell me you're doing intimidation and acrobatic, well, I guess acrobatics would be like, or athletics, I'm going to assume that's more on the side of like your pit fighting stuff. Whereas like if you're like, it's performance, persuasion, and then, you know, maybe a little deception in there. Then
that's exactly what I was going to say. So yeah.
Okay. And then also remember, you can always swap out deception or intimidation for another persuasion check.
Okay. Well, they're all the same. So
again, if you ever get expertise, raise persuasion higher than the other ones. And then
yes. Yeah. So yes, I'm doing deception, performance, and persuasion.
All right.
Maybe performance first, most importantly.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Or you can warm them up with the other ones. It's all, you know, whatever you want to do.
Am I just rolling them then?
Yeah, just go ahead and roll. Give me the result.
Okay. Performance is a 17.
Okay, it's a success.
Persuasion is a 12.
That's not a success.
And deception is a 20.
That is a natural or dirty?
Dirty.
Okay, still a success. All right, so yeah, you go ahead and give me. So while you're performing, it's not the nicest place in town. It has a kind of a mixed crowd, but I feel like because it's a mixed crowd, you're able to make at least some headway on your personal project as well, right? So the you know, improving the. I know it seems weird, right? You're like, I'm performing this or whatever, but name and notoriety helps with, you know, gaining people's trust and so forth, right? And so, yeah, give me a 2d6 for that one.
All right. A 1 and a 2.
That's still a 3. So 3 points. We're edging up that way. Baron, you're looking for Fief. Fief's about. She's doing her work throughout the household. You see the thing I think is more prevalent is she's definitely wearing and outwardly wearing religious symbol on her, like before it might have been maybe like tucked under under her shirt or whatever, but now it is like blazingly like out and about while like she's doing her work. It's not hidden away. You maybe give me a perception roll, just the.
Oh, that's persuasion. Here we go. 16.
16. Yeah, it definitely looks new. Like more recently. Like she probably did have one before. Like, but this is definitely like a newer item bought that and worn, and definitely like outwardly worn for while doing their work around the house.
Is it, what is the symbol, what material is the symbol made of?
It's simple. It's not like it's not a turnstone infused or anything like that. It's
Okay.
a very simple like metal or anything like that. It's something definitely within the means of her being able to purchase.
I was gonna say, would it be like silver or?
Not even probably like
Just a metal.
Like even a less valuable metal than that. Yeah.
Thief, hi.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check on you. I didn't want to disturb you. I just wanted to check on you and see that you were doing okay.
Oh yes. I mean, I'm getting about my work. And Miss Dreadmeyer spoke to me and apologized and said that these things are rare and should not be coming about as often, and tried to said that this is not the normal things, and they offered hazard. She's hazard pay. I didn't think that household workers got hazard pay, but all the staff are very 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 thankful for.
In this instance, I feel that it would be warranted. So I'm glad that you're being compensated for that. And
yes, the work. Though I've been given permission not to receive any more packages for the household. My work will tend to be more towards the back of the household, and not the front.
Well, I understand. I'm glad that at least that concession was made. They were able to make that concession towards you. I was very concerned when you spoke of leaving the household. I know you've seen a lot of horrible things, especially in the past week or couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've only been working here, and she thinks it's like less than 2 weeks.
And in both cases, you saw probably the worst that the city has to offer, and for that, I do apologize. But I think that it would be a great loss if you did leave, if you felt that you weren't safe.
Oh no, the again, Mr. Meyer assured me that between the family members and Hans and the rest of the household, we should be quite safe here, and that the mechanical machines that split those poor iron union workers in half and brutally murdered them, which we had to move their bodies, and then the rats, though disposed of now, so thankfully no longer an issue in the basement, and then of course the heads of the people. So I must admit that this is not what I expected when I moved to Soretta, and definitely not what I expected out here in such a nice neighborhood. But I guess one cannot escape the horrors of the world even the rich?
There are a lot of evils that roam the world, and it is oftentimes our faith that keeps us going through these terrible trials. And I see that you do have this. Is that new? Is that symbol new? Or
It is. I went into town when we went to buy supplies and picked this up at one of the and there's a million and one like shops in the city that sell religious items and goods and so forth. Like it's if you've ever been to any city in Europe, pretty much there are millions, especially very very religious ones. There are tons of shops that sell knickknacks and baubles and so forth for the religious goods and items and so forth. And in an autocracy,
you definitely have it.
There are even more. Yeah. So yeah.
I want to do a quick insight check to see if I can kind of gauge her emotions right now. Like, see.
Sure.
Okay. That is a 17.
Yeah. She, other than repeating the atrocities that she's experienced in the last 2 weeks, she seems actually pretty calm and actually okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am glad that you are doing better and that you're that you've been given permission to kind of take things easy. I know that you work very well, very hard for the household, and I want you to know that if you do need any, if you want to, if you have any questions about faith, or if you or the gods themselves, or if you need any help, please feel free to come to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you, my child.
Thank you very much, Acolyte. I appreciate this.
Before I go, is there anything that I can do for you?
If you don't mind giving me a blessing,
I will give her a blessing, the blessing of Zela. There we go. That's a word.
There you go. It is a word. It's a tricksy word. It's a word. Thank you. And she go back to her work or whatever. But yeah, you get the feeling again, just carrying over the inside role, that she not as upset as she was the other day, and definitely seems calmer. And probably the you get the basically when she's saying that Miss Dreadmire or whatever, you get the idea that they made sure to take care of the staff well, and that is having a good effect. You don't, I mean, when she's repeating stuff and Miss Dreadmire gives the reassurance that, oh, you'll be safe or whatever, she doesn't necessarily believe that. Like, you don't get that even with your reassurances, she doesn't really believe that, but she does at least believe that that things will kind of be taken care of, or at least she'll be taken care of as long as you know. I mean, again, like especially foreigners in the city. I mean, it's hard to get work as it is, and this is a really good job. And so, like,
now she's getting hazard pay. So
yeah, and then she get hazard pay. I mean, like, there you go. So it'd be really tough for someone to, and you just remembering from earlier conversations with her and the other staff members, all of them were brought here specifically by Esten, or kind of recruited by Esten and Esten's like head of household, right? So
yeah.
They've all been brought in from outside, and so they don't have a lot of connections here in the city otherwise. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. So Faronk, while you're reading newspaper, having your OJ or whatever, like, which again, it's always questionable in a world that's black and white if you're actually drinking orange juice or not, because what's an orange? I guess it's a tasty fruit.
How do we know it tastes like tasty wheat? Maybe what we think tastes like tasty wheat.
Isn't the color named after the fruit?
It was.
So it'd still be an orange.
It'd still be an orange. True. Yeah. Just at what root of the color?
Right.
Yeah. The. I don't know. If I had an orange, I'd hold it up and be like, it looks like this. You do get a raven, a parliamentary raven does arrive with a note from Fergus, and Fergus thanks you for the very polite invitation and the request to meet. He offers the either this afternoon or evening or sometime during the weekend if you wish. They seem preoccupied on Friday and unavailable. And so to simply come by, he's busy. He'll be in his home. So,
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, then I will get down to the workshop.
Yeah, that's right. In the workshop, you're doing.
And yesterday when we were out shopping, I also picked up a couple of cylinders to run on, the thing down here, so I could have some tunes while I work.
All right. So imagine those sweet tunes we were listening to while we were on break, and that's what you got. So yeah, you're tackling the cylinder solution problem again. Tools. First roll, tools, intelligence, and wisdom, either one.
Yeah, the electrical tools are wisdom based. Ooh, that's a 22.
All right, that's a success.
And then I guess an intelligence check here.
No, wait, only one or the other.
Oh, okay. Then what, like a dexterity or something?
Yeah, then like a dexterity is fine. Yeah.
All right. 16.
Okay,
plus a 2 if I were to have some tools in there as well.
You would, but still
18.
Doesn't
but still groovy.
Yeah. And then stamina.
Sorry, what was the last one?
Stamina.
Constitution?
Constitution, sorry.
Ooh, yeah. No, I do not have very much stamina. I'm a little distracted. I got the jams going.
Yeah,
I'll take a break.
All right,
I'll come back to this later.
Go ahead and give me 2d6 for.
All right.
That.
6.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna write this down. All right, everyone's down while I'm thinking about it. Now it's at a 5. Raven had a 4. Reggie had a 3. And you said a 6? Was that one?
That I did.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't get a plus anything on this. This is not glad handing.
No, because this is an influence based. No, it's crafting. So Frank. Let's see if it fixes how I spell your name. Like it always does. There we go. Frank. Cool. Then your morning is complete. Afternoon is rolling. Do y'all ride back home? Do y'all meet in the city center? Was there any coordination in the morning? Usually y'all do. So
I'll certainly go and talk with Perrin. Hey Perrin, I got a note back from our friend Fergus.
Fergus. Was he amenable to us visiting him?
He is actually this afternoon or evening if we wanted to, or on the weekend, but his Friday is busy. But I know some other people wanted to. I'm not sure how comfortable I feel with skullduggery on a society member who we don't even know. Like, I don't really want to break into this guy's house. I didn't want to necessarily say it out loud earlier, but like, maybe if this goes very poorly, then we can reassess, and maybe then it's that time kind of go time. But I don't want that to be plan A.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think that sometimes putting a good face forward might help us better than like sneaking in and like breaking into their cabinets.
Yeah. So, I mean, while the family's in town, we could just go over there. I don't know. Do you think they would be mad if we ditched them?
I think we should at least make the attempt. I don't think they'll be mad. Again, they usually plan on getting in their own way. So maybe this would be to our advantage if we talk to them first. If we don't find anything out, then we let them do what they want to do. But yeah, I think that, and hopefully we find out what we need to find out, and that's not even necessary for them. But we should figure out what it is we're looking for. We just want to go into the house, or
I mean, I'm just gonna chat up the guy and just see if he knew anything about the previous owners of the house.
That actually, I think that's kind of where I was thinking too. We just try to get information as far as that.
Yeah. And I mean, we could probably tell if he's lying to us or anything. And if it goes very, very poorly, like it's a trap and they try to murder us, then, well, at least I got a man of faith with me when we go down.
I might be able to help you with finding out information.
Okay.
All right. So that's good. So in town, what are people up to for their Thursday afternoon? What's
Well, Ignatius' plan was to get back to the house to go along with them, but apparently that's not going to work. So, but he does not know that, so he's planning on still going back to the house.
You get back to the house. You. So the way timing will work. Well, we'll see. Like so. What's Raven's? What was Raven's intentions before obviously hearing the plans?
Hearing what?
Exactly. Hearing nothing. That's what I mean. That's what I'm alluding to here. Is what was Raven's original?
I was planning on breaking into the old gray house and. Oh no, not really.
Yeah.
We've had that plan twice now, and both times it's gone very bad.
No, I've broken into a fair amount of places without any bad things happening. It's when
Quinn
goes to the front. It's when Quinn goes to the front door and says, "Let's all fight," that the things went downhill. No, seriously, I think I am actually going to stay at the Broken Dice and try to make a little bit of money at the tables.
Do some gambling. Steven has rules for that for me. All right, yeah, give me. I gotta check that down. We can
understood.
Yeah. And Reggie.
Since I made progress on my personal project working, can I glad handle still or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the Rat's Nest and carouse and glad hand.
All right, sounds good. Let me figure out the best way to do this time-wise. So before y'all like make your way over to the to Fergus's place, Ignatius does show up because the timing does work that he's able to finish and get over there. So as you're kind of like walking that way, there is an Ignatius pulling into the driveway. At about the time you'd start walking down, because again, I mean, you could take a ride. It'd be really weird to get a car and take you to Silverwood. You could kind of make your way over to the Graves. So yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
hey,
still though.
Hey,
nice, excellent. Do you know where the rest are?
Perfect timing.
Oh, did you hear from was it Fergus?
Fergus.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, we were just going to head over there. We didn't know when everybody was going to get back, so we were just going to go introduce ourselves. He knows we're coming.
Check it out.
All right.
I mean, if he invites us in, it's not breaking and entering, right? It's just entering.
Yeah, it's just
and just
a polite
talking.
Invitation is what it was.
It's just so yeah. You guys head down the street. You pass the Winters home first, and then on your way, you see the now during day you've passed it at night and you saw lights or whatever in the house of Fergus's, but during the day you see the old great household. It's you still live in the most dilapidated building in the neighborhood, so. Yeah, it's actually been kept up pretty nicely. The yard is well kept. The gates, the household itself. There's not. I mean, again, there was no name on the outside, but there's no like. It's not so old that like the gray, like you see where the name gray was like faded away on the thing or anything like that. Like it's been.
Right.
It's obviously
maintained.
been well maintained and kept up over. So as you walk up to the door, you're greeted by who you assume is the one of the house staff, and they're like, hello, how can I be of service to you today?
Good afternoon. My name is Farunk Turn. This is my companions, Ignatus Ibison and Perrin Kastai.
Pleasure. Wait, you say Farunk Turn?
Yes, Mr. Swiften is expecting us.
Yes, indeed. Just come this way. And he enters you and like guides you through the house, and he takes you to a very nice, not a parlor like you all have in your house, whatever, but it's still a nice sitting room area. And other attendants come and they ask you what you would like to drink and so forth. Give any of you can give me a perception check.
$19.
Okay.
22 for me.
21.
Oh, we're all very perceptive.
Yes. Poison. No, I'm kidding. No poison. So looking around the house, you all kind of spot different things that are more just appropriate for you. Like the house is very well to do. Not a lot of old furnishings and everything. Everything's very modern, or like what you understand to be modern decor for this era, right? You've been to the Winters household. It's more like antiques and obviously like family heirlooms handed down from years and years. And then, obviously Skye Estate is a mixed bag of ancient, antiques and so forth, but also things from all over the world and a bunch of boxes as well. Like, right. So it's not so much modern chic kind of thing. This household is definitely the epitome of modern elegance. There for Perrin, I mean, everyone notices. I mean, there's that, and then there's a very again, as much as Esten doesn't talk that fondly about the church, the gods, and so forth. There's still again statuary and symbols and so forth of the church in the Skye household, and even the Winters has again, it was very sparse, but it was still there. Here, there's none. Like no, like this is very much a man of the age kind of thing. And the glassware that they bring you, the alcohol that they bring you and serve you is like, there are more older. Like if you ask for a specific brand and it's more of a well-known historical brand of alcohol, that's not what they're like, oh no, this is the latest thing that the city has to offer, right? It's it's an infused gin with whatever with hints of muddleberry or whatever, and
Fergus is a hipster.
Perhaps. And so eventually you hear, oh, yes. Hello, my friends.
Mr. Swiften.
Yes, that's
it's
me.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Farunk Turn.
My turn. I've heard so much good things about your family. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. We appreciate you seeing us on such short notice. These are my friends, Perrin Kastai and Ignatus Ibison.
An alkalite. Hope I don't offend. Would you like me to open the blinds a little bit more to get some of the holy light in here? So
No, it's quite all right. This is your home, so
Right.
checked
It is recent purchase. Only been here for a few years, but bought it off of another nice chap. Well, not nice chap whose parents died, who owned it, and then there was somebody else who owned it before that, well, it was a real got into the bargain, able to real fixer upper. Tore out most of the old embellishments here and put up all just the latest walling and floorings and ceilings. And
I can tell you have done quite a bit of work here.
Well, I do know my houses. I know it's not everyone's forte, but I am definitely well versed in the things that make houses. I read all the catalog. You see like lots of catalogs and stuff like that, like mail order stuff, like from just to get the finest house embellishments and so forth. So
a good friend of ours is also an expert in house.
Well, yeah. I hope I get to meet them someday. I'd love to give them a tour of this house. I'm sure
that would be lovely.
Find it. Yes.
Well, we're here for two reasons. Well, three reasons. One, just to meet you as a neighbor.
Much appreciated. Welcome to the neighborhood. I heard there's some new folks down the street.
Yeah,
sure do hope you. I mean, no offense, but that place is an eyesore right now. That's for sure.
We're actively working on that.
Yes. Well, if y'all need any, I've got extra catalogs here. If you need anything you like to order, or but I do see you have some Iron Union workers, so good on you. They're the ones who did my work as well. I actually did bring in a few of the consortium for some of the rooms, but yes.
Oh, completely understood. Yeah, for some amount of detail work, you need that kind of craftsmanship. And the second thing is specifically what we're talking about is we're hosting a bit of a soiree coming up soon, and we were just curious if that was something that appealed to you in any form.
A soiree? How does that not appeal to me? You had me at yes.
Excellent. And then, honestly, we were a little bit curious about your house. And you mentioned that you'd bought this house from another gentleman and they bought it from somebody else. We're learning a little bit about the Skye family history, and I guess
the Skye family. That's who lives down. Had no idea. Well, then this place is really a steal. If I had known we were so close to the esteemed Skye family, I grew up hearing all kinds of wonderful things about them.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're more curious about the Gray family who used to live in this house. Do you know anything about
Gray family? Never heard of them.
I believe they were the previous owner. Any chance, perchance, during your renovations, you might have come across any old, I don't know, things of theirs?
There was lots of old things here. We had it all just shipped. There's a company you can call and actually come and they take the junk from your house and then they take it someplace else. Yes. Usually over to the old scrap yards.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Fergus. Just a quick question. I did notice the lack of religious accoutrement here. Was the house like that when you got it, or was that part of your renovation?
Oh, the stripping of anything and everything that is not cool and new? Yes. That was part of the renovation, but there was plenty of other things, very old stuff here at one point.
So there was statuaries or things honoring the church here prior to you coming in. Is that correct?
Well, yes, I assume yes. I came in, I bought the place, I looked at it, I said, no, this will not do. Not for Fergus, not at all. This is a man who has made his money off of the bad choices of other people. And that means that I cannot abide by anything that looks this off. So I said, go in, strip it all out, and let's just rebuild it up. But keep the outside. It's shabby chic. So we did all of that. And then I said, I don't
shiplap in there.
And I was like, surprise me. And they did. And then I came and look, this is what I have. It is fabulous.
It is fabulous. I'm a
Thank
little
you.
envious. Maybe
Well,
you know
a bit
what? I might take
Spartan,
one of these catalogs with me.
Again, take some of the catalogs. They'll help.
I will do. So shipped all off to the scrapyards, you say?
Yes, it was. I buzzed. I went to the phone and said, "Hello, can you put me in touch with this?" We don't have numbers now, so I guess it's just the scrapyard. We come and get it.
Right.
And they did, and they came and they got it. But that was not real. I didn't really handle that. Again, I came in.
No, I've used them before. Yeah, a Scanford and Son. I think
all must go, and then it went, and then.
Yes. All right. Well, you know what, Fergus? I don't want to keep you any longer than we need to. I mean, I'm very much enjoying my time here.
Chris, real quick, how old does this guy appear? Just out of it, just to confirm stuff I've already
like late 20s, early 30s. Yeah.
Fergus, I think we are going to become very close friends.
Oh, well, I hope so. I mean, I love to have friends in the neighborhood. You know, you say you're with this guy. I've caught wind when I was at the Pendulum Club one time that man has a card game he runs occasionally, but it's invite only. If you could, I mean, the soiree, again, can't wait. But if you could potentially get me in on that card game, I'm always up for a game of cards and a good drink and a cigar. And I've heard only tale of this because while I have good standing at the Pendulum Club, I don't. And he kind of looks at. He's like, I think I've seen you there before at Ignatus. And,
I'm there quite often.
Yes, I don't make it out there. I so enjoy my new home. I don't make it out there that often, but when I do, yes, I've heard word of this. But yes, now I'd be quite pleased to potentially get invited to that poker game.
Well, I happen to know that Mr. Skye and one of his good friends also play a regular game of poker. I could drop your name in with them as well if that is interesting to you.
That would be fabulous. Thank you.
I don't know where they play. Maybe they play there. I've never inquired. I'm not much on the cards myself, but I do like the ponies. How do you feel about polo, my good man?
My good man, what? You're a fan of the ponies as well?
I am.
Oh, yes. Well, a good port of my fortunes was made off of the misfortunes of other people's fortunes. Actually goes to the ponies. Yes, I regularly like to pass on $1.500 to the on the ponies. It's basically half my life.
That is amazing and wonderful. And finally, I have somebody to talk to about this. Though Miss Dreadmire does enjoy the ponies as well. We chatted up a good bit.
Oh, excellent. Oh, there's a Dreadmire in this neighborhood as well. Fabulous.
Oh, yes. No, she's head of staff at the Esten estate.
Well, no surprise. They are quite well. Why does that place look so shabbily? I mean, you've got Dreadmire over there. You obviously I'm not quite sure. I understand it's a Skye household.
It's a work in progress.
Aren't we all? I mean, well, not here. I mean, look, this place is fabulous, isn't it?
It is very much so.
Yes.
Perrin leans over to Ignatus and whispers, "I feel like we're intruding now."
I don't.
Well,
can I do an insight check? I don't trust this guy at all.
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight check.
I trust him with my life. This guy's amazing.
I got a nat 26.
Yeah, you trust him with your life. This guy's amazing. Seriously, there's nothing. This guy is actually as for real as he could possibly be. This is the most genuine person you've met in Soretta so far.
Ignatus still doesn't trust him.
That's fair
enough. Well, Fergus, looking forward to many, many more conversations with you, sir.
No, I'm looking to more conversations with you, good sir. Man, thank you. You have a great day. You, sir, have a great day. And you, weird little man, you have a great day too. And it's just...
And we'll walk on home.
I'm going to choose that Ignatus was a weird little man in that one.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
Ignatus is used to it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, that was amazing. I couldn't be happier about making that trip over here to visit this guy. And I'm so glad we didn't break into his house.
After a while, I felt like I shouldn't have even been there. I felt like just the two of you were just kind of gelling together so well that
They were vibing.
You know,
we have a
in
friend.
the society, we don't have a lot of things to worry about. We get along
I
really
still
well.
don't.
Well,
I still don't trust him.
yeah, fair enough.
At least, but see, we didn't have to break into the house to get what we got.
Yet.
Well,
yeah.
we got to go break into a scrapyard, I guess, and hope they haven't incinerated it all already. But it hasn't been that long, so.
How long has it been? When did he say he bought the house?
No, it was years ago. It's been a while.
Years ago.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's been a
while.
It's not a recent thing. So yeah.
Well.
Oh, you could have taken a tour of the house too. You didn't. I mean, you still can. He is your best friend after all.
You know, we're probably going to go to the ponies here very soon. You know, the World Cup is here in Soretta this year.
Just make sure you let Raven know when you're going to the ponies with him.
Perfect. All right. So Raven is at the Broken Dice, Gamlin. So do you have games tools, right? Or no?
I thought I did, but it does not seem like I do. I
Okay.
could have sworn I did.
Well, this could be 3 rolls like usual for us.
Okay.
It'll be intelligence, usually game tools. But you're at the I'm going to say because you're a regular at the Broken Dice that you have a set of tools there that you can for game they provide you with, right? So
okay.
And then so I'll say you have it basically is your intelligence for your proficiency bonus. And then it'll be a wisdom, perception, and a dexterity sleight of hand are the 3 rolls you do.
Well, one of them is good. So the first one is just intelligence or
intelligence plus your proficiency bonus. Huh?
All right. So 14. So 2 plus 2 for the proficiency would be a die 20 plus 4. Now let's find, where did my dice go? There they are. And a 19 for the first one. That's the intel.
19. Okay, yes, that succeeds.
Actually, it's 19. It's 23, but
it
still succeeds. Then you said wisdom. Correct.
Wisdom, yes.
Okay, this will be plus 3, and it is 18.
Yep, that is a success.
And then sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
That is a 23.
23 is a success as well. All right, let me just finish. I think that's how it works. I think that's right. Sometimes commands work and sometimes commands don't work. Yeah, that should be right. Hopefully that link works. I just put it in the chat. But anyway. All right. So 3 successes, correct? None of them were nat 20s, right? So
Correct.
yes, puppy.
I know. I keep on pausing.
Oh, no, it's all
I'm
good.
trying to
It's all
mute
good.
the mic, but
Okay, so
no.
so yeah, you make 200, yeah, $200.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
And you also get just record this somewhere because I may not remember this. You get an extra savings die this month.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Now, Reggie Wren.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the rat's nest, and since this is glad handling, I'm going to use perception to see if I can see any of the people that were at the fight last night. Gambling.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That
That's
works.
a 9 perception.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, I assume you were probably. Yeah, I mean, you spot people. You don't know who they are specifically, right? Like, but you do recognize. You spot faces. It's just not like you can't say like, oh, that's Bob or Fergus.
Oh, dang, man, I really missed out on Fergus. So yeah, but I was using that as my first. Oh, the perception. Nope, that's persuasion. Okay, so sorry. So since I don't recognize anybody, I'm going to just go try to find a group of people, and chat them up, and be friendly, and persuasion is a 7 to try to be like, oh man, did you see the fight? Like, hey, be my friend. No.
Yeah, they're too busy like just focusing on the game or whatever, right? Like your charms are not getting through.
Yeah,
they're just like yeah, fight. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go try a different group of people and be like, oh man, did you see the fights? They were so good. I heard some rats nets people cleaned up, and that's gonna be deception. 18.
Okay, that one's a success, yes.
And then just use my insight to try to like convince them that it's a really good place to make some coin, and like, you know, they should make friends with the fighters. It's a 10.
That is not a success.
Those are my rolls.
So 1d6.
A 1.
Hey, that's a 4 overall. So you know, I may be starting to believe it's cursed.
Uncanny.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that this curse might be actually a real thing with you in roll.
Like, I thought it was broken because I did make some good rolls earlier on, but when it really counts.
That's fair. So you finish out your time in at the club, or at the gambling halls of the Rat's Nest, and getting people to kind of listen a little bit at some point. So the families. So it's the end of Thursday afternoon, and collectively we'll figure out where you all pick up on the on Thursday evening. Whether people stay in town, they go back to the house, they do something. And you know your Friday lunch. You have Friday lunch plans. At least one of you does. So you know that much. So just keep that in mind. That most likely when we join our family next week, they'll be finishing off Thursday and moving on to Friday of week 3. Here at Shadows of the Mysteries, House of Skye. So before we let you all go, though, let's find out again who were the players this evening and where you can find them on the interwebs if they do exist there or not. So first up is Mandy.
Hello, I'm Mandy, and I play Raven. I am usually here Tuesday nights. See ya.
Rock and roll. And Winston.
I'm Winston. I play Perrin Kastai. I have a webcomic that called The Subconscious Eye, which can be found at subconsciouseye.com. There's no the. And on my socials, you can find me at Subconscious Eye at Facebook, and Subconscious Eye Studios on Instagram.
There's a lot of postings going on lately. So
yeah.
It's
Trying
really
to get more out.
Yeah.
Not being quiet. And of course, I'm usually here on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Pretty good track record so far. Yeah. And Matthew Bell.
Yeah, Matthew Bell. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. I don't post a whole lot on there, though I'm trying to be better about that. Find me on Discord, on the official Play on Word Studios Discord, which I think has been thrown in the chat a couple times. And and here on Tuesday nights. And maybe Sunday sometime.
And maybe a Sunday. So we didn't do one this Sunday behind the shadows, but because I'm traveling. But when I get back, there's a good chance this weekend we'll do another behind the shadows. So join us there for stuff that's not actual play, but more mechanical discussions and so forth. Matt Walsh.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt Walsh. You can find me on most socials at Matt P. Walsh, and I'm here every Tuesday night.
Excellent. Ariel.
Hi, I'm Ariel Caston. You can find me trying to make friends with Fergus because, oh my gosh. On social media, I'm Ariel Caston. I also have a podcast, Large Nerdron Collider. That is our handle on social media. I have a band. We're 10 Penny Travelers on Facebook.
Any events happening recently? Sooner?
Yes. Saturday, March 28th. March 28th. From 11 to 4, my band will be performing at the Miniature Renaissance Fair at the Art Place in Marietta. If you're a Georgia local.
Tiny, like it's a little people Renaissance Festival, is that like?
It's Cobb County's Public Services Renaissance Festival, but they've got a Shakespeare troupe out there, and the Center for Puppetry Arts, and a bunch of different performers, and us. So
awesome. Sounds
Puppets.
And it's free.
Puppets.
Wow,
maybe Esten will make an appearance if there's puppets.
I heard free puppets.
Yep.
So quick shout out to the folks behind the scenes that keep all the things going. Stephen Cheney and Brandon Stoddard for game design and writing. Robert Stoddard for Tarot design and additional writing. Adam Schubert for character art and design. Luana Zara, Tarot and symbol art and design, and Florencio Ortino of the Wanderer's Tome for graphics and UI design. I am Christopher Mifsud. I've been your game master and host this evening. You can find me all over the interwebs on different things, such as the Magical Mr. Mifsud, where I don't post at all, really, but feel free to follow me there. Press Start Leadership, where I talk about all the things leadership, video game, and awesome. And more importantly, Play on Word Studios, which is all over the place. And you can follow us on these great things. But before I let you go, I also want to say thank you to all the folks that tune in every week, because gosh darn it, we do appreciate it. And we love it when you jump into the chatter or when you leave comments and you check us out later. So thanks so much for your support. It's what makes this so much darn fun to do. So until next time, which is next Tuesday, we'll see you in the shadows. Bye, everybody.